আমি 2004 সালে 14 এপ্রিলে পরিবারে এসেছি। ওই টাইম থেকেই দাদা আমাদের দেখভাল করেছে। ক্লাস 4 থেকে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এখন বিকম ফার্স্ট ইয়ার পরীক্ষা দিয়ে এবার সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে উঠলাম। পরিবারে আমি অ্যাকাউন্ট ডিপার্টমেন্টে কাজ করছি।
मैं यहाँ 2004 में आई थी परिवार में। मेरे 4 भाई बहन भी है। अभी बीए फर्स्ट ईयर में पढ़ती हूँ। दादा ने मुझे पूछे थे इसे जो तुम बड़े हो क्या बनना चाहती हो, तब मैंने वह सोच के बताया था कि मैं टीचर बनना चाहती हूँ। तो अभी गर्ल्स हॉस्टल में वहाँ पढ़ाती हूँ बच्चे लोग को।
Every child has a potential that needs an opportunity for development. If they are provided the right kind of opportunity and the right kind of nurturing, they have a tremendous potential to do well.
हर 2 महीने के बाद बच्चे का उसके गार्जियन के साथ हम लोग का मीटिंग होता है। वो भी बच्चे को देखने के लिए आते हैं, फिर हम लोग के साथ मीटिंग भी करते हैं। इसका मेन कारण है कि गार्जियन के पास अंदर में सपना देना कि वो सोच सके कि अपने बच्चों को किस लेवल तक ले जा सकते हैं। तो वो लोग सोचते हैं कि अपना लड़की 10-12 साल हो जाए तो उसको शादी करा दे कहीं पे, या लड़का हो 13-14 साल का हो गया तो उसको किस काम में लगा दे, 2-4 पैसा आ जाए। लेकिन ये सोच नहीं सकते कि ये अपना भी बच्चा वो डॉक्टर बन सकता है, इंजीनियर बन सकता है, कुछ भी बन सकता है बड़ा लेवल में। तो हम लोग का ये कोशिश रहता है हमेशा उनको ये बोलना, उसको समझाना, आप अपने बच्चे को और बड़े स्तर में ले जाने के लिए कोशिश करो और हमें सपोर्ट करो कि हम ये कर सके, ये सेवा आपको दे सके, आपके बच्चे को और बड़ी जगह पे ले जा सके।
The teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda inspired Vinayak, leading him to provide selfless and compassionate service to the children of deprived backgrounds. Like Swami Vivekananda, Vinayak believes in the human potential of infinite goodness. That's why he decided to devote his life to serving the divine in man. He believes in motivating people with his own example through actions and principles. This, he considers, is the best form of leadership that inspires others to change for the better.
एक घटना याद आ रहा, जो है जहाँ पर मोनोग्राम है वहाँ का पास बाजू का दूसरा इलाका जमीन था, वहाँ पर इतना कचरा था और वहाँ से बहुत गंदा महकता था, लेकिन उतना आदमी नहीं था साफ करने के लिए ना। डेली हम लोग देखते थे, लेकिन वो साफा करना है, दूसरा जमीन को साफा करना है, ये हम लोग कभी नहीं सोचा। लेकिन हमने एक दिन देखे सुबह में उठ के दादा उस कचरा में उतार के इतना दूर तक हाथों तक उसका कचरा में डल गया था, और वो दोनों हाथ से कचरा उठा रहा, क्या क्या कचरा, शीशी, टुकड़ा, कपड़ा, और जैसे लेटरिंग भी था वो भी उन्होंने हाथ से उठा के बाहर फेंक रहा। उनको देख के हम लोग को उस टाइम जितना सेवा होती था हम लोग उनके देख के उस कचरा में उतार गया, नहीं तो नहीं हम लोग करते, क्योंकि हम तो वो मैथर मैस्टर नहीं था, वो काम करने का आदत भी नहीं था। लेकिन दादा ने जब उस टाइम वो काम किया उसको देख के हम लोग वहां पर उतर गए।
Swami Vivekananda's conception of true spirituality was a life in which you have infinite possibilities of developing yourself, at the same time feeling empathy with all others around you. So service to others, service to the fellow human beings was an essential part of this spirituality. So Swami Vivekananda's universal theme was essential divinity of a human being, that each human being is capable of all kinds of achievements, all kinds of noble virtues are possible in each human being. So irrespective of, say, the background, irrespective of birth, irrespective of what, say, caste, creed, region you are born into, you have all the chance to develop and blossom into a full-blown human being with infinite potential and infinite love and care and feeling of oneness towards all human beings. I think this inspired me the most.
Parivar makes no efforts to publicize itself. Visitors impressed by the work of Parivar become ardent supporters and spread the message by word of mouth, creating a bond of trust.
We have not done any kind of outgoing promotion or outgoing marketing as such, but it's mainly through the close involvement of some of our supporters and visitors who visit. They become so inspired and influenced, and they see the transparency also in the entire thing, because we share everything with them and all information, and not just information, It's in a very, very involving sense that they are a part of Parivar.
Biggest quality of Vinayak ji is, in spite of being such an ambitious person in this field, he doesn't want to seek contributions from anyone. What he says is that whoever is impressed by my work, by my center, by my society, and whoever feels pleasure in contributing anything, then only he should contribute. That means if you are getting pleasure in contribution, then only you should contribute, otherwise not.
हम लोग तो 10 साल से वहाँ जाके देख रहे हैं, सब बच्चे इतने खुश हैं, बहुत खुश हैं। ये आई थिंक बहुत कम इंस्टीट्यूट में ऐसा मिलता है, बिकॉज उन्होंने एक इतना अच्छा रास्ता दिखाया है जिसपे चल के बहुत शांति मिल रही है। आज वो बच्चों को इतना प्यार देते हैं जिनसे वो बच्चे उन्हें अपना माँ बाप सब समझ के वहाँ कितनी उन्नति कर रहे हैं। आज हम लोगों के बच्चों से ज्यादा वो बच्चे उनके करीब हैं। हम लोग अपने बच्चों को शायद इतना प्यार नहीं करते होंगे जितना वो उन बच्चों को प्यार करते हैं।
Parivar is expanding like a juggernaut in popularity and in resources. It is now the largest free residential institution in the state of West Bengal. Vinayak is actively working on expanding the current Parivar facility from accommodating 1,000 children to 3,000 children, thus aiming at making Parivar the largest such institution in India.
In future, my endeavor is to make it one of the best residential institutions for education and overall development of children from very impoverished and vulnerable background. For the next 5 to 7 years, we think there is a lot we can do in this region, only this part of the country. I think it makes more sense to scale up faster at this location only, and thereafter we may actually consider starting in other locations also.
For the last 3-4 years, Vinayak had spent a lot of time in building this tier of leadership, and now we are very comfortable. That's why that even if Vinayak is not there for several weeks in Parivar, Parivar runs absolutely smoothly because the next line of leadership are perfectly in place.
I came in touch with Vinayak by reading about his work and him in a magazine called Outlook about 10 years ago. Then I contacted him and to find out how he has entered this field, and during our talks I could come to know that he is very deeply influenced by the thinking of Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramhans, and so has decided to devote his entire life to the education and overall development of the destitute children and their total development and total rehabilitation. A very important quality of Vinayak is purity of heart and purity of thought.
What impressed me most is Vinayak not only looks after his own organization but also helps other organizations doing similar work. He guides them, provides them with guidance, and he also finds or directs resources for them.
Vinayak is not only running Parivar, there are thousands of Parivar he like to build. He supports other organizations. He supports other organizations to build up. Samaritan Mission is one of the examples. He says a candle does not lose the light when he lights up another candle. He is not a member of parliament, he is not a minister, nothing. He is doing the real duty of this country, going to the grassroots people, picking up the poor and orphan and deprived children and bringing to Parivar and changing their lives. He is the icon of the youth.
Inspired by the teachings of selfless service by Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa, Vinayak Lohani is helping transform the lives of hundreds of destitute children, not only of West Bengal, but also those from the surrounding states like Jharkhand, Bihar and Chhattisgarh. Parivar, his vision, is now a dream fulfilled. This tireless journey of determination and dedication would provide a role model for many.